Another way that we can make sure that we get speed from our Agile practices, from our Agile ways of working, is to focus on the work not done. The Agile Manifesto has 12 principles, and principle number 10 says simplicity, the art of maximizing the amount of work not done, is essential. We also know from a lot of research that has been done and the metrics that we've been gathering over the last 20 years or so, that 80% of the value of what we do comes from 20% of the features, 20% of the work at the time, and the cost. So our focus is to deliver that 20% first so that we get 80% of the value. What sort of things then do we try not to do? What can we look at? Well, one thing we can look at is which features are now obsolete. What do we no longer have to build? When we started the project, we listed everything that we thought was going to be in scope. But as we go through the project and we learn more, we realize that either things are no longer needed, maybe things can be done in a different way. So we are constantly replanning, reprioritizing, to make sure that we are not necessarily delivering everything that we started out in our plan that we thought we were going to do. The other thing that we need to be mindful of, as the chart that we have below here points out, that if we've delivered 80% of the value in 20% of the time or the features, the remaining 80% of features or time is going to deliver a very little amount of return for us. We have ever decreasing margins that we get from that. So again, do we actually have to deliver everything, or could we repivot the project or repivot the product, or could we move on maybe to something else? Another way to think about minimizing the work is to look at the reports and the meetings. Are they all required? Can we look at reducing those? Could we halve the number of meetings, or could we halve the time of the meetings? Could we halve the number of reports? And having done that, can we halve them again and see how we get on? Another way that we focus on the work not done is by being as transparent and as collaborative as possible. By being really open, we don't have to be second guessing. We don't have to try and work out what is going on or figure things out that don't need to be figured out. So with transparency, collaboration, trust, basically, we can reduce the amount of work that we do to get to the outcome, to get to the results that we're looking to do. So another way to increase our speed in Agile is focus on the work not done.